Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Very good afternoon to you guys all out there, wherever you are, around the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, you're highly welcome. What is on the menu this afternoon? Guys, let's get started and let's see. How loaded are we this afternoon? Let's see on the menu table. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, Manchester United have reopened talks with Victor Osimhen over a potential transfer this summer. The Nigerian international is demanding a salary of 12 million euro from his potential new club. Victor Osimhen, Chelsea target. The player that claimed Chelsea is his childhood club, that he want to play for Chelsea. And Mikel Obi, former Chelsea star, made us to understand that all that Chelsea needs to do is to pick that the phone. All that Chelsea needs to do is to pick up the phone and do the call. Yes, 10 days transfer window was open. Was the phone call made or not? Was the phone call made or not? Along the line, we've heard the Saudis, Al Hilal, 45 million euros, and Victor Osimhen rejected the offer after over a week of 30 million. First bid, Victor Osimhen, 30 million per season. He rejected it. 35 million, we heard it, 30, he rejected it. They increased to 40 million euros. 45 million. Then finally, our man came up and says, no, I'm not interested. Why didn't he tell them straight away from the 30 million euros, the first offer? Yesterday, in the news, I got a report, but I didn't talk about it because I didn't come your way. Yes, Turkish media, Turkish football expert reported that Victor Osimhen is waiting for an important deal from an English club. And if that happens, it will be expected that Nicolas Jackson will move to Galatasaray. He was very categorical that if that transfer happens to England for Victor Osimhen, Galatasaray will move straight away for Nicolas Jackson. When I saw it, I'm like, That reminds me that I have been saying here on this channel almost every day that I still see the possibility of Victor Osimhen coming to Chelsea. I still see, the silence of both Chelsea and Victor Osimhen in the past couple of days tells me that something might be cooking. Victor Osimhen in Chelsea is likely they are cooking something. Let's add a little salt, a little Maggi. Is the pepper enough? Let's add garlic, ginger. There was, something is cooking. I said it here severally. Now, guys, today, the news we are hearing is that Manchester United, yes, have reopened talks with Victor Osimhen over a potential transfer this summer. The Nigerian international forward is demanding a salary of 12 million euro for his potential. Is Victor Osimhen worth 12 million a year? Yes, he is worth it. Can Manchester United pay him 12 million a year? I will say no, not now. Manchester United before, yes. But today, Manchester United paying a player 12 million. No. Do your mathematics, calculations. 12 million a year. Do you know how much that means? 12 million euro a year. Do you know what it means? That's 1 million euro a month. That is €1 million a month. That simply means that every week, 250,000 euros, which is about 235,000, 240,000 pounds. Or let's say 245,000 pounds a week. Manchester United now will not pay such a huge amount of money for any player. Now, I'll be surprised. I will be. Because right now, the challenge of United, I think they have one of the worst situations right now. They don't have the infrastructure even in the place. Old Trafford is leaking. Theatre of Dreams is leaking. It's leaking. The entire stadium is leaking. So when I saw this, I'm like, this cannot be a challenge to Chelsea. Maybe just a PR work to push Chelsea to get a deal sealed. Ladies and gentlemen, but hey, this is football. Anything is still possible. Anything is still possible. Victor Osimhen to Manchester United or Victor Osimhen to Chelsea. Guys, what do you think? For me, I still believe that Victor is still up for grab for Chelsea in the coming days. Remember, the main transfer window is just about to be open. Yeah. Turkish football expert said that Ali Selika said, what I have heard is that if Chelsea gets Osimhen, Galatasaray will also get Nicolas Jackson from Chelsea. I have been saying this from last week that Victor Osimhen to Chelsea is still possible. It is still in the pipeline, unless something else happens. Forget about Ekitike. Liverpool are in for Ekitike. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get to some other news. I'm about to run up. I don't have much time to spend with you this afternoon. It's your lunch hour. Breaking news. Kevin De Bruyne signed in as Napoli player. Kevin De Bruyne under former Chelsea coach right now, going to be working alongside Romelu Lukaku with Napoli. Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne from the tutorage of Pep Guardiola to the Italian tactician by name, what's his name even? Antonio, yes. Yeah, former Chelsea coach Antonio. Ladies and gentlemen, another hard nut coach. Well, Lukaku is there, he's flourishing. They won the league. Last season, they did quite well. They won the league title, right? So, to add De Bruyne to the squad now, that is experience. Experience. De Bruyne is not an old man. I'm not surprised. And he didn't demand for much. He's taking less than, I think it's about 6 or 7 million euros a season. He just wants to be playing his football. Kevin De Bruyne to Napoli. Here we go. Breaking news. UEFA considering a playoff between Chelsea and Spurs. With the winner facing PSG in a UEFA Super Cup. UEFA Super Cup. UEFA Super Cup. You know, this Super Cup, what they wanted to do, what they want to do is getting the Conference League winner and the Europa League winner playing one-off game. The winner will now face PSG, the Champions League winner for the UEFA Super Cup. That is under consideration right now. Chelsea won a Super Cup, is it 4 seasons ago? Or 3? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Now it's another opportunity. Let's bring them on. Tottenham, bring Tottenham on. Yes. No, come on, bring Tottenham on. Bring them on faster before they begin to regroup or reorganize. Bring them on fast, quickly, before they regroup or reorganize. Then I want to see Chelsea against PSG. Let me see what will happen there. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to run up. Let me just run up here, all right? By saying that, I still believe that Chelsea could get Mike Maignan in the transfer window. Maignan now still has less than 12 months left on his contract as a goalkeeper with AC Milan, and he is refusing to sign a new contract or a new deal with AC Milan. Therefore, AC Milan will be forced and obliged to sell him if Chelsea should push further a little more in the transfer window. You can imagine Chelsea getting Mike Maignan and Osimhen. There may be, should I add Kudus or Gittins? Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys in the next one where you see me. Shalom and peace.